Have you ever considered the power of your words and silence? This is an invitation to explore the mystical eclipse corridor, a sacred period that lasts for 2 weeks. During this time, the linear progression of time that we are all accustomed to seems to warp, bend, and change. Reality, as we know it, becomes less rigid, more flexible, and highly susceptible to our intentions and desires. Imagine for a moment a corridor, not an ordinary one, but a corridor that exists in the cosmos, a passageway between the lunar and solar eclipses. This is the Eclipse Corridor, a mystical time-space that holds immense potential for personal growth and transformation. The Eclipse Corridor is not just about celestial bodies moving across the sky. It's more about the movement within us. It's a time when our emotions, thoughts, and intentions can influence our reality in profound and tangible ways. It's a period of heightened sensitivity and receptivity, where every thought, every wish, every spoken or unspoken word has the power to shape our lives. This is a time when we need to be mindful of our words and our silence. Every yes, every no, every promise made or broken, every silence endured or enjoyed reverberates through the corridors of time and space, leaving a lasting effect. The Eclipse Corridor is an opportunity to harness this power, to consciously create our reality. But it's not just about creation. The Eclipse Corridor is also about cleansing and clearing old patterns. It's a fertile void that demands conscious creation. It's a time to let go of what no longer serves us, to make room for new beginnings, for fresh perspectives. So, as we journey through the Eclipse Corridor, let's be mindful of our words, our silence, our intentions. Let's use this sacred time to create a reality that reflects our highest values and deepest desires. Remember, the Eclipse Corridor isn't just a celestial event, it's a sacred time of transformation. Now let's dive deeper into the lunar eclipse effect. Imagine an artist standing before a blank canvas, brush in hand, palette of colors at the ready. This is the potential offered by the lunar eclipse effect. As the moon takes center stage, it ushers in a time of profound cleansing, washing away the old emotional patterns that may have been holding us back. Like an artist's eraser, it scrubs clean the canvas of our lives, leaving behind a fertile void. This void is more than an emptiness. It's a space brimming with potential, a stage set for conscious creation. This fertile void is the perfect ground for planting the seeds of new intentions, for dreaming into existence the life we desire. But as with any great power, it comes with great responsibility. Understanding the lunar eclipse effect is crucial. It's not merely about the erasure of old patterns, it's about what we choose to fill that space with afterward. This cleansing process is a golden opportunity to reevaluate our emotional landscapes, to question what we've been carrying and why. The lunar eclipse effect invites us to let go of the old narratives that no longer serve us, the worn-out stories we've been telling ourselves. It encourages us to release the past, making room for the new. It's a time to shed old skins, to emerge from our cocoons, reborn and renewed. But remember, this fertile void demands conscious creation. It's not a passive process, but an active engagement with life. It's about choosing with intention the colors we wish to paint our lives with, the patterns we want to weave into our existence. It's about filling the canvas with our dreams, our hopes, our aspirations. The lunar eclipse effect is not an end, but a new beginning waiting to be filled with your conscious creation. So as we journey through this eclipse corridor, let's embrace the cleansing power of the lunar eclipse. Let's release what no longer serves us, and let's fill the fertile void with our conscious creations. The canvas is blank, the palette is full, and the brush is in our hands. What will you create? Ever thought of your words as contracts? Mercury in Libra does. It's a celestial event that transforms our everyday communication into something far more profound. Imagine your every yes, no, or even silence as a binding agreement, a contract, if you will, that reverberates with karmic weight. In the realm of Mercury and Libra, the universe is an omnipresent notary public, witnessing and recording your every word, your every promise. Each utterance is a pledge, a vow that shapes your future. You may think of it as a cosmic contract, one that you sign with the ink of your words and the silence in between them. Now, more than ever, precision in communication becomes paramount. The words you choose, the promises you make, the silences you keep, all carry a potent energy. They have the power to nourish relationships or to create imbalance. Speaking with integrity, therefore, is not merely a virtue, it's a necessity. But it's not just about the words you speak, it's about the intention behind them. Mercury in Libra invites us to speak with intention, to make every word count. It's about consciously choosing what we say and how we say it. It's about naming what sustains our relationships and stepping away from toxic exchanges. And let's not forget about silence. In the Mercury and Libra period, silence is far from neutral. It can be a tool to preserve energy, or it can be a silent agreement to imbalance. Strategic silence can work in tandem with conscious speech to create harmony and protect your sovereignty. So as we navigate through this period, let's remember to pause before we respond, to avoid impulsivity and to focus on our core values. Let's use our words to build harmony, clarity, and mutual respect. Remember, Mercury in Libra teaches us that every word is a contract. Words are powerful, but so is silence. In the dance of communication, words and silence are partners, each with its own rhythm and purpose. The power of words is undeniable. They can build bridges or burn them. They can heal or harm. They can inspire or deflate. But words are not the only players on the stage of communication. Silence, too, holds a unique power. Silence is not the absence of speech, but rather it is a statement in itself. It can echo louder than words, ringing with agreement, dissent, or contemplation. It can be a pause to gather thoughts, a space for reflection, a moment of respect. It can indicate presence, acceptance, or disagreement. Silence, when used strategically, can be a powerful tool. But remember, neither words nor silence are neutral. They both carry weight and they both shape the future. Every word spoken, every silence held has the potential to create ripples in the universe. They are the seeds we plant today that will grow into the trees of tomorrow. Strategic silence and conscious speech are two sides of the same coin. They work together to create harmony and protect sovereignty. Strategic silence is not about withholding truth or avoiding confrontation. It's about knowing when to hold back, when to listen, when to let others fill the space. It's about choosing not to engage in negativity or toxicity. Conscious speech, on the other hand, is about speaking with precision, integrity, and intention. It's about choosing words that reflect your truth. Words that build up rather than tear down. It's about making every word count, making every word a contract of your intention. So as we traverse this eclipse corridor, let us remember the power of words and silence. Let us be mindful of the seeds we are planting, of the contracts we are making with the universe. Let us speak with integrity and let us embrace the power of strategic silence when it serves our highest good. Your words and silence are your power. Use them wisely. Now let's talk about the solar eclipse, the final verdict. This celestial event, in its awe-inspiring grandeur, serves as the cosmic court's gavel, locking in the contracts made during the eclipse corridor. It's the universe's way of saying the decision is final and binding. During this period, the universe is not just a silent observer, but an active participant in our lives. It's as if the cosmos itself becomes a mirror, reflecting back to us the reality we've shaped with our words and our silences. You see, every yes, every no, and every moment of silence during the eclipse corridor is like a seed sown into the fabric of the cosmos. And the solar eclipse? That's the moment these seeds bloom into the flowers of our future. So if our words and silences were balanced, clear, and driven by integrity, the solar eclipse will manifest peace and alignment in our lives. It's like the universe saying, well done. You've used your voice wisely. Enjoy the harmony you've created. But if our words were careless, or if our silence was driven by fear, the solar eclipse will bring these to light as conflicts that must be resolved. It's the universe's way of nudging us towards growth, saying, hey, you've got some work to do here, you can do better. So as we approach the solar eclipse, let's remember the power of our words and silences. Let's remember that we're not just speaking to each other, but we're also speaking to the universe, and the universe, it's always listening. Now, the solar eclipse is not something to be feared, but to be respected. It's a powerful reminder that our words and our silences have consequences. It's a call to live consciously, to speak with intention, and to understand the karmic weight of our communication. The solar eclipse is your final verdict. Make sure it's one you're ready to live with.